Let's talk about what the New York Rangers are doing. They're 7-0 right now, okay? The 1994 Rangers were 7-0 to start the playoffs as well. Our research tells us that there's been 11 teams that have gone 7-0 to start the playoffs. 8 of them have gone on to win the Cup. This Rangers team gets a massive overtime dub over the Carolina Hurricanes down in Raleigh, North Carolina, in front of a great fan base. The Carolina Hurricanes were the odds-on favorite to win the Cup as the playoffs started. What is this Rangers team doing that is basically, sweeping everybody, and do they have enough to go win this entire thing, Biz?
Oh, big time. I think the rest is going to pay dividends, especially with how physical and big some of these other teams are. But right now, as far as Carolina, they're out goaltending them and they're out special teams. Their power play has been on fire since the beginning of the postseason. And Carolina is known as this team where they pepper you with shots, but sometimes they're not all from good quality range. And what happens as you go deeper into playoffs, there's obviously a strong correlation between that and the fact that they're all unreal goaltenders that are left. Not oftentimes is it just teams that are going to outscore you. They all rely on great goaltending. So the chances that they're getting are kind of like outside of that high danger area, and they're not also getting much traffic. The goals that they have scored have had traffic, guys in front of Shesterkin, and or like tip-ins. I mean, they've had probably 3 or 4 tip-in goals so far, even in this series. So Igor's too good right now. And I think what's Carolina? 0 for 15 on their power play. So their power play has just dried up immensely, and they've also given up, I believe, at least 1, if not 2, shorthanded goals. Right now, the Rangers' penalty kill is outscoring other teams' power plays against them, 3-2. So it's just they're just lethal right now.
Is that luck? What is that? Why is that?
No, all season long, I think that the Rangers were top 5 in both penalty kill and power play. And I think given the fact that Carolina's feeling the pressure to score on their power play, like even last night, that one there, that was coming at the end of the power play. So they try to make a play to the middle, knowing that guy's coming out of the box. So it just seems like they're not making smart, calculated decisions, and they're trying to force things, especially late in the power play, that ended up springing them on this 2-on-1. And look at, there's one of their beasts, Kreider, who's been continuing to get it done. I think it was the Benajat who's been on fire, who struggled a little bit in the back half of the season. Panarin's on fire. And then on top of that, Vinny Trocheck, who's becoming a household name in New York. Vinny Trocheck, Italian peppercorn. He's a spicy meatball.
He's a Yinzer. He's a Pittsburgh guy. Obviously, he's going to be a stud.
He's like JT Miller. All those Pittsburgh guys, they're honey badgers. They can play. They're gamers. The bigger the stakes, the bigger they play.
Hell yeah.
And also, I don't know if you saw after that goal, I forget who got it for them, but he's in there taunting Sebastian Aho with the hands up. He's got it all right now. He's snapping back draws at 75, 80%. 12 points in 7 playoff games for a second-line center. Everything is advertised, biggest bang for your buck going, and my front runner for the Conn Smythe.
Wow. What's a Conn Smythe? That obviously playoffs MVP or what?
Yes, playoff MVP. Shesterkin's been out of his mind, but I believe the clutchness of Trocheck and delivering in most games offensively, to me, has him ahead right now and is in the leader in the clubhouse for Conn Smythe.
Normally go to a player or goaltender, like Super Bowl MVP always goes to quarterback now at this stage. Like, is the goalie treated the same way or no?
I would say that if you look back on average, I would say that goalies probably take it more based on every other position. If we go back the last couple of years, it was Marchessault last year who was extremely clutch, and he scored a bunch of goals for the Golden Knights. The year before that, it was Cale Makar, who's the new Bobby Orr. I mean, this guy is, the way he moves up and down the ice, he's the McDavid of defense, where he's a freak. He's a video game cheat code.